Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FPP. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to use this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today the bulls made a very nice move. Now, sure, the price did pull back here a little bit, but even where the price closed here relative to where it was yesterday, I think everybody can agree this was a good, solid move on the bulls' part. But that does lead to the logical question, is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength, or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point. And that point, whoops, let's try that again, is right down here at, what is that? The 35-cent mark. Why is 35 cents so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with genuine strength, with true power, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly strong, it's not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about 35 cents. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, the price separates to the downside. What is that doing to the price? That's literally putting the price right back inside of this range where the price already was. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here, bounces around, and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. Previous set of lows would be down here at this base. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, from the grand scheme of things, you'd have stair steps heading up in the upwards direction and making progress in, the bullish direction of things. And again, how am I defining and quantifying quote-unquote progress? 35 cents. Is the price making progress? Well, let's see if it can start to build those stair steps, with 35 cents being, the overall one that you want to keep an eye on. Preferably speaking, if the price can stay up above 38 cents, which it did a great job of doing today. You can see several occasions bears try to press down through there, but the bulls did a great job. But if the price does fall below 38 cents, in my opinion at least, there's still an opportunity for the bulls because you have 35 cents for the reasons we just discussed. What about areas of resistance? As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm just going to focus right now on the 45-cent one. Reason I'm just looking at one, because in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not the top priority right now. Biggest thing and, biggest concern and priority for the bulls, just build some higher bases, because with higher bases over time, the long-term chart will take care of itself. So no doubt about it, nice move today. Can the bulls build upon this momentum going forward? We shall see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.